Hey guys, happy Monday. Today is Monday, April the 13th, 2020, and we are just over the Easter holiday weekend. I hope you guys had a very blessed weekend. I know things this year were a little different because we couldn't get together with our families and our friends, but hopefully you guys had a nice holiday with the people that you were able to spend it with. I know Jean and I enjoyed the holiday. We did some cooking and baking, and we had a really nice day just hanging out together and enjoying our company, each other's company that is, and we spent some time outside. I've been spending a lot more time outside lately trying to get some sun on me, and so I don't look as pale and pasty as I usually do. It's a kind of a tough time for everyone not being able to, like I said, Easter was a little different this year and nobody was able to really get together and have their church services. I know I watched a couple of church services online and nobody was able to get together with family and friends, which was really sad. It became really surreal in our city that's today. The first person passed away in my city today, so that was very sad. It was I think a 69-year-old female, and she had underlying health conditions, but my prayers do go out to her family and this difficult time for them. We are now considered a hot spot in my state because we're having more cases pop up. And I don't know if that's because more people are being tested, if people have just had it here and they just weren't being tested. Whatever the case, we're considered a hot spot now, so they're kind of restricting more in my city. So with us being considered a hot spot, they are restricting things a little bit more around here. For example, the businesses that are still open are being restricted to 2 people per 1,000 foot of store. So for example, the store across the street, it's a Kroger store. Those people have been lining up. We've been watching them yesterday and today. I think we've figured out there's like 35 people that are allowed in the store at one time, give or take. And I don't know if that includes employees or if that's just customers. I'm not sure. The aisles are marked with which way to go. And it's very surreal because I've seen all this stuff happening in other cities and I knew that it was happening, but when you actually see it for yourself, it just becomes very surreal, just like the person passing away. We've hit like a peak in my city. I think they said today is the peak or this week. It's been changing quite frequently and it's very scary. It's a very difficult situation. I hope you guys are staying safe and not putting yourself at risk going out when you don't need to. A lot of people have been going out. I know our building has shut down for visitors. There's big signs on the doors. There is no visitors allowed whatsoever. The only people that are allowed to come into the building are healthcare workers that are caring for patients, or food delivery or package delivery or postal workers, those type of people. Other than that, our building is shut down for outside people. The only people that are allowed in or out is the people who live here. So it's been really difficult for some people who don't enjoy being in. I know for me, I'm used to being in a lot, so it's not really a big change for me or Jean as well. That's what we were kind of joking about. It's the sheltering in place is just kind of like a normal thing for us. So luckily, it isn't affecting us adversely. I know there's a lot of people who get very scared and very, I don't know what the word I'm trying to use is, cabin fever, I guess, from staying in, but luckily we haven't experienced that because we're just used to this. I have been spending a lot of time outside trying to get some sun and get some color on my pasty self instead of just being pasty. So I've got a little bit of color going on my face. It's been nice. I've been able to break through some anxiety barriers that I've had. Jean has helped me. He encouraged me to go a little further than I'm used to going and going outside and spending some time, and we've been enjoying that lately. So what this video is actually going to be about is just an update on what's going on. Like I've just updated you a little bit about that and what's going on in my life and what I'm going to be putting out in the near future. Some things are changing and it's for the better. And I feel very encouraged and very positive about it. And before I get into that, I have some thank yous to say. It's been almost, this week will be 2 weeks since I lost my baby, Piggy. It's been very difficult. That's a loss that for people who don't understand, who don't have animals or pets or fur children, they don't understand how big of a presence that animal is in your life. And when it's not there anymore, everything changes. Everything from how often you clean the litter pan to how much food you feed your cats, or just the activities in your apartment or house. It's just everything has changed. And Moo's going through his own little adjustment. He kind of looks around for Piggy when I put this food down for him to eat. He'll kind of like sit there for a minute and look, because he's used to Piggy eating first, and Piggy's not here to eat first. So it's been an adjustment to all of us, Gene, me, and him. And I think in the future, I know I've had a couple comments of people asking me if I was going to get another cat. In the future, I will. Not anytime soon. I kind of, and this is probably, a lot of people won't believe this or understand this either, but I had a dream of my baby the other night, and in my dream he was a young cat again. He was healthy and happy, and he was playing with his toys and running and jumping, and I think that was a way of him letting me know that he was at peace and he was happy again, and he was full of energy and not hurting, and that made me very happy and gave me a lot of peace. And in that same dream, he was with this fluffy ginger cat. So kind of makes me think that my next cat should be a fluffy ginger cat. So whenever that time comes, whenever that cat comes into my life, I will know that that's maybe the cat that I'm supposed to have. I'm in absolutely no hurry to get another one. It's just whenever that happens, it'll happen. And Gina and I were outside the other night. It was actually the full moon, night of the full moon, and we were watching the moon. And we came up with a name for our next cat when we get it. And that cat's name will be Luna. And so everything is just lining up perfectly. Whenever God and Piggy decide the next cat will come into my life, that's when it'll happen. But I'm in absolutely no hurry, because I can't replace Piggy in my life. There'll never be another Piggy. There'll never be another baby for me like him, but I can go on to love another cat that needs a home. So, like I said, whenever that happens, it'll happen, and I will be sure to share that with you, but I have no timeline of when that will be. And staying on Piggy, I want to thank, there have been so many people who have reached out to me and left me so many kind words on the video that I made of his passing. Thank you all so much for your kind words, and those of you who shared your stories with me, I truly appreciate it. I wanted to share with you some cards I got in the mail for him, his passing. I'm not going to say who sent these because I didn't ask if it was okay if I shared them, but I got such pretty cards. This was one from one of my sweet subscribers. Isn't that beautiful? There's a little kitty cat, and she wrote a nice little message inside. This card is from my cousin. Such a sweet card, beautiful, and her husband have been so good to me. They have helped me so much with Piggy over the years, and they are absolutely amazing people, and I adore both of them so much, her and her husband. And it says, this is the card, I'll show you again. It's a beautiful card. And it says, "In the loss of dear Piggy, there must be a heaven for the animal friends we love. They are not human, yet they bring out our own humanity, sometimes in ways that other people cannot. They do not worry about fame or fortune. Instead, they bring our hearts nearer to the joys of simple things. Each day they teach us little lessons in trust and steadfast affection. Whatever heaven may be, there's surely a place in it for the friends as good as these. Anyone who has loved a pet can understand your loss. May it help to know how much others care." So that was so sweet. That is just beautiful. Thank you so much to my cousin for that. All right, next is a card I got from my veterinarian at the animal hospital where Piggy went his entire life, actually. And this was beautiful. It has the Rainbow Bridge poem on it. I'm not going to read it right now because I'm going to cry like a little baby, but I will leave a link in the description where you can read the Rainbow Bridge poem. It is beautiful, and they are amazing people. My vet is The most amazing man and his staff are the most amazing people in the whole entire world. I am so indebted to them for everything they did, and they took such good care of Piggy, and I couldn't ask for more. All right, and the last 3 cards I got were from my best friend and her 2 little ones. They made me homemade little drawings. This one says, "Sorry for your loss," with a little picture of Piggy. So cute. And then this one has a little heart on it. And then this one says, "Meow." So I appreciate that so much. That is so sweet of everybody who sent me a card. And last but certainly not least, I got a big surprise in the mail today, and I cannot even say thank you enough. This was, somebody had sent this. This was on my Amazon wish list, and I planned on buying this. I've had this in my cart, in my to buy later, for a long time, because I knew that Piggy's health was not in the greatest, and this just reminded me so much of him. And I was so surprised when I got this in the mail today. It's a beautiful little angel holding a kitty cat. This is just beyond anything. I'm trying not to cry. I cannot even say thank you enough. It came in this beautiful box. It's a willow tree. I have one other willow tree angel and then a willow tree couple, and I love their figurines. They're beautiful. And I'm not going to tell you who it's from because I didn't ask the person if it was okay if I shared it, but I will read what the card says and just leave their name off. It says, "Hi Jen, I am truly sorry about your loss. I hope that this angel brings you comfort and reminds you that Piggy is safe from pain. I keep enjoying your videos. Please ignore the nasty people's comments. Best." And then they sign their name. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. That was so sweet of you. And that, I cannot even tell you how much I appreciate it. I'm going to set this next to the little box. I'm going to get a little wooden box, and it's a really pretty wooden box, and it has a little heart for a lock, and I'm putting his ashes and his collar and his little favorite toy inside, and then this will sit next to the box on my shelf to remind me of my baby forever. So thank you so much again for all of you, for the gift, for the cards. It was so sweet. I appreciate it. So let me fill you in on the other reason why I'm making this video. I know a lot of you are probably wondering what the direction of my channel is going to be, because there's absolutely been no weight loss. There's been no update on weight loss or attempted weight loss. It's actually been weight gain as of recent. But I am going to get back to the weight loss, and I am going to do something this time that I haven't done before. I am going to actually seek the help of a professional, and I'm actually going to listen to that professional with my food and my exercise, and hopefully this time I'm going to be successful at that. I don't doubt that they will help me because they are very knowledgeable. I'm hoping that I will remember that I do not know what I'm doing. I have failed countless times in the past because I do not know what I'm doing. And hopefully this time, listening to a professional, I will be able to get the help that I need, and I will be successful in the future. As I know that, like, I can't promise, I don't expect anybody to believe me because I've said this a million times. But I hopefully in the future, as you see this happening, you will be able to see that I am being honest with you guys and that I want to move forward and get better. That's why I'm seeking professional help. So what I've decided to do is do what I eat in a day. I'm not sure if I'll do that daily yet. I want to get to the point where I do those daily, maybe starting out a few days a week, working up to daily, and then continue on with daily workouts. There will be weigh-ins, and then I'll also show you, like I said, what I'm doing for exercise as well as walking, hopefully to get myself out of this chair, because this is not where I want to be for the rest of my life. Then also on my channel, I will show you like recipes that I'm making, new things that I'm trying. There'll probably be other random videos like my Ipsies or hauls or other fun things that I decide to throw in here, maybe some videos with Jean, I don't know, but the focus will be on my weight loss and what I'm doing. I'm not going to tell you any specific kind of diet that I'm doing. I'm just going to show you what I'm eating, and then as it progresses, maybe I will show you or tell you what I'm doing and fill you in on a little bit more details. But for now, until I can actually put some proof behind what my words. I'm not going to commit to anything else other than that. I don't think it's fair because I've said this so many times in the past and I've never followed through with it. So hopefully this time I will follow through. I don't blame you for not sticking with me if that's not something you want to do, but I appreciate those of you who do stick with me, and I hope to show you some success in the future. So be sticking around for the What I Eat in a Day. They will be starting probably next week, as well as exercises that I'm going to be doing to help get my mobility back and help me lose weight and moving forward with my life in general. So thank you guys all. Thank you to the wonderful people who have sent me cards, my beautiful little angel. Thank you guys for still being here and supporting me. I love you guys so much. I've gotten so many supportive emails, DMs, people reaching out, surprisingly people reaching out that I never thought would reach out to me in the past. And I am very shocked, and thank you. I am blessed that God has brought these people into my life and has taught me a lot, and I want to talk about that more in the future, and you will be surprised when I talk about it in the future. So thank you guys again. I'm going to stop rambling. As you guys know, it's getting dark. It's going to storm here. I need to get some things done today, so I will see you guys again for another video very soon, and thank you for stopping by my channel. Keep watching, and there will be more positive things very soon. Remember, be the love, be the light, and do good things. Thanks, everyone. Bye.